We're so happy to have her. She hails up in New York City. Let me give you a little description. She's a former weekly programmer and host for a Russian radio network. She lifetime on TV miniseries, a Russian doll and performers. Wow, on off Broadway. Boy, oh boy. Started in ACN 11 years ago and made RVP in 3 years. And she's trained multiple times on the AC International stage. I had to add that in. She's very modest. She didn't want to say that. And also, she is a survivor of cancer, stage 4 cancer. And she says, if I can get past it, we have no excuses. And she's absolutely right. None of us got excuses why we can't go build this business. Shit RVP in 3 years. Without further ado, can we put a warm welcome for Regional Vice President Platinum, Miss Renata Krumer. Let's go.
Thank you so much. You're very kind. I appreciate your kindness. I appreciate every single person who's on this call. And hello, Senior Vice President, Dr. Altamas. This event would not exist if not you. I know you're running it for nearly 4 years and you put so much love in it. And I want to great you so much, endlessly, for allowing us to learn. Because what I love about ACN, I am not in, let's say, if you're talking about money, I'm not in this wonderful gentleman money. There is no, like, he would never benefit from my work financially. But I see the way he wants to celebrate me. And I feel so good. I feel like he's a father. Like, you know, like your dad, it's many of you. I love you. That's how I look at you. And thank you so much. And yes, guys, this is a very special day. I love that you noticed my blouse. Guys, this is a favorite blouse that I have. And today is a very special day. It's a sad day, but very special day. We had a partner who was absolutely phenomenal. He passed away at 82 as regional director, as the gentleman who has 228 points at the age of 82. Do you know that he was on stage, celebrated as a regional director, and Greg Provenzano asked him to give a speech. And he was a part of our journey for 7 years. He started at 75. And when he passed away, it was today, November 22nd, 3 years ago. I have to tell you, I love and respect this man so much. And when I visited him in a hospital, he said, Renata, do you know that the last 7 years, because of ACN, was my favorite years in my life? And do you think it's somebody just simple who did not do anything in your life? No. Do you know that he was 4 times world champion in combat samba? He is a very well-known radio host. He has his 3 books, and every single book was a bestseller. I honestly can tell you that was a legend. Big man, achieved so much in his life, but from his age of 75 to 82, he was winning in ACN. So if any of you thinking, is it too late for me? Am I too old? Hey, I think everybody's here younger than 82. Am I correct? Like, at least I look at a lot of beautiful young people. And if you allow me, I have this speech that this regional director, one of my favorite people in the world, had at international event. I hope that you don't mind to watch it. This is in his memory, just 2-minute speech. Guys, yesterday I couldn't sleep when I was watching it once again. One moment, please.
New regional director. Good morning, ACN. Good morning. I'm 81 years old. I'm like teenager today because I have more than 220 personal points. degree, four times world champion combatant self-defense. 2 years ago, I was fighting in Israel, seeking a world championship, and got silver medal. Guys, I know why you're here. Because you love ECM. Why you love ECM? Because you love residual income. Why you love residual income? Because you love money. Without money, our life not good enough. God bless ECM and Mr. Greg Provenzano and his very smart, wise, and strong team. Thank you very much. God bless Matrix family and Renata, Krumer and Boris family. God bless all of you guys. My main goal, enjoy my life. I wish you the same. Enjoy your life.
Guys, I want to cry. Do you know, I love and respect this man tremendously. You can see the caliber, right? I just want to tell you how many people you know that you know them, they're your friend, they're so close to you. And then when they gone, somebody give the street, big street, their name. Do you know that name? There is a street in Brooklyn, in New York, that name Boris Talis. Let me show you, because I was the one who was a part of opening. Do you understand the caliber of people? Just a second, because I want to show it to you. Guys, this is the street in Brooklyn, Seabreath Avenue, now called Boris Talis Way. That's, guys, is it big? I think it is big. And take a look how many people was there gathering, and it was rainy day, but that was the time when they called this street Boris Talis. And this is few people, his relatives and politician, and this is Renata, who love and respect him tremendously. And this is him. I want you to see him, because I think if he's looking at us, he's looking at us. He's so appreciative that's program dedicated to him. It's not just him, but look at this 82 years old man. What about pasture? And I think I love that this program is by our incredible legend Altamas, and the energy is very similar. Winners, right, guys? You see this? Look at this. At age of 80, he said to me, Renata, I'm good, but do you understand that I do not know how to play saxophone? And this is the only thing. I think I did not have time. Guys, at age of 80, he started playing saxophone. He is 81 and a half here. He was playing. Guys, I'm 59. If you ask me if I would like to play any instrument, I think, is it too late? He was 80 and he said, that's something that I would like to do and never had a chance. And yes, of course, it's him and he's and Greg Provenzano. And I have to tell you, that's it. I stopped sharing, but I thought that this story of this legend, this big man, you understand, if this big street in New York City now hold his name, he is somebody very special. And I have to tell you, somebody doesn't need to be so big and glamorous and achievers for you to treat them like a gift. In my life, I'm looking at, I said my ACN family. It's of course my incredible husband, but I said my because I look at ACN as my youngest child. And obviously I look at every single person who's here. I'm not exactly the right person to play with. Okay, next. Yes, I go very fast. If you don't see opportunity, if you don't see that I'm open, I'm not gonna prove you. But if you see that this is your journey, even if you're not ready, do you know sometimes circumstances in life, let's say we see each other, but you're not exactly the strongest one, or you're not at your finest. I have to tell you, I think I look at every single person. If you're here already, if you're not just thinking, make decisions, You made decision. You said, hey, Renata, I trust you. Let's go. I have to tell you, I'll do my absolutely best to make sure you're shining here. It's important to me. It's like like a child. If child, some kids, they walk very fast. Some kids, they talk very fast. Other kids, it takes sometimes 3 years, 5 years to say the first word. Have you ever seen the child, the parents kick the child or say, oh, you're not the good one? That's the way I honestly treat my people. I look at them. I think you're in my zone. God makes no mistakes. I am the leader that you trust. You follow me. I make sure you're not disappointed. I make sure you win. That's why I give you this example with Boris Talis, this incredible man. For me, I needed to work on myself to deserve the leader of his caliber follow me. Do you understand? He would not follow anybody. He's a fourth world champion, this and this. He's like, Renata, what do I need to do? And for him to follow the direction and for him to say, what do you think is the next step? Do you know such a big gift? But for that, if you think, hey, I'm talking to a lot of people, I'm not attracting a lot of good people, that's a good time to work on yourself. Do you know that? Because, I'm 59 now. When I started, I was 48. Can I be honest with you? It's probably not very modest. I do believe that I'm more relatable right now, even more attractive. How is it possible? Almost 60 years old, young lady. Guys, because I work on myself. It's not, yes, genes, thank God for my beautiful parent, but guys, when you work on yourself and you do it every day, plus proximity, people who you're surrounded by. For 11 and a half years journey, you understand, I had a lot of different people, but I have to tell you, a few people who they're following me. I think they are the biggest blessing if you think about this ACN journey. And I have to tell you, I am looking here, I see Manny Peralta and Janice Mason. Do you think I take it lightly that they following me and they so loyal and it's a powerhouse couple? Am I surprised that they have a beautiful Jasmine and Bobby and Cardell there? No, I look at my Gala and I know Gala met our incredible Dr. Thomas in Mexico and she was fascinated. She said, Renata, he's powerhouse. Yes, because you see in people what you have. I know the passionate partner Yakov Gala has. Guys, we have a world-renowned poet, gold poet Wilkerson and Henry Wilkerson and Nadia and Ilenia. We have Tamrico. I'm thinking about Unger Empire, Stephen Unger and his beautiful family, Leon family. Guys, we have a people. And a few days ago, I met somebody spectacular. It's a mother and son. Her name is Lola. Her son name is Daniel. Do you know, besides that being qualified within 24 hours, I like Al Thomas asked the result. They were qualified within 24 hours. Besides that, at the end of their launch, young gentleman Daniel asked me, Renata, would I be able to travel with you to the next convention? Guys, for 11 and a half years, first person asked me if it's possible to go with me. And I thought that this is daily work on myself. It's nothing to do that. Yes, he's phenomenal, honestly. Him and his mother, they're great. But I think that posture is different. I think my posture is different. Do you know, when I started, beside so many kind words that Dr. Thomas said, I've been working as a hotel manager in Midtown Manhattan for nearly 20 years. Guys, corporate lady. I never ever touched anything like that, either corporate lady or concert. And by the way, today on the Russian radio, I have another program today, and I want to make sure I mention Boris Talis because I want the whole world to celebrate him. And that is the reason the best blouse is here. Guys, I'm so glad that I can share it with you. Do you know, because many years ago, when he was already a part of our journey, I told you it was for 7 years, he called me and I felt sad. And he called me in Patrice. He said, are you sad? I said, yes. I said, today is the day when my dad passed away. That was same day when my dad was born, same day he passed away, October 21st. And I said, I always feel mixed feeling that I loved my dad so much. And Boris said, look, I have my radio program today. Would you like to talk about your dad with many people? I said, yes, please. He invited me to his program, even though I had my program at that time, but it was a different format. He invited me to his program. And for 1 hour, he spoke to me about my dad. Guys, could you believe it? And now this role, an incredible legend, Senior Vice President Al Thomas, invited me today. He did not know that this is very important day for Boris Talis. And basically, he allowed me to share it with you. And I know Boris is watching. And beside that, he has a street. The day of his birthday, he has two programs. One of them here on this beautiful platform, and another one on the Russian radio. I want to say to you, look at your people and know that your people here to make you better, sometimes to teach you a lesson. Sometimes they could be very passive, and that's a lesson, guys. How about patience? And if you don't have any, you're gonna say, okay, what did you do? What did you do today? And they feel, oh, this is another boss. One moment, I have boss there. This is another one. No, guys, they need to know that you have their back. You're running here together, and they can have different day, but they know that this is a tribe. Did you notice Manny Peralta said that he appreciates his tribe? I know I'm a part of his tribe, and I met Manny Peralta about 5 years ago in Uber. Guys, whenever you take an Uber and you see a back of a wonderful man most of the time driving a car, guys, do you know that you have a gift, you have a blessing? You need to know that you're a magnet. What helped me? I think, honestly, it's not very modest. I think that I'm a magnet for blessings and greatness and positivities. You are as well. You're part of Dr. Thomas' team. Guys, you're so special. You're so special. I thought when how Dr. Thomas treated his people in Orlando in the lobby, I look at him. He looked like a proud father. And so many different people were sitting, different age, different color, gender, like very different people. And I saw his passion and how strong he is. And he might not be the youngest cookie there, but he was like, hey, I let you know what's going on. So that's why this program is prosperous. That's why I'm like every day, doesn't matter what I do, 12 o'clock, I know show must go on because Al Thomas presenting and every single speaker who's here, they're so different, but they're so beautiful. They're so different. That's what I love. You do not want to see Renata every day. You do not want to see anybody every day because we are different, but there is so much to learn from each of us and each of you. And I want to tell you, I cannot wait to hear your story. And you are very important to me. And treat your people like your masterpieces. That would help you tremendously. I wish you all the best. Stay blessed. And Dr. Thomas, thank you so much for allowing me to share the story about this brilliant man who I knew
Wow.
he was my partner. Thank you.